Hello, boys and girls. We're going to get started on our enVision math lesson today. We are on lesson 2.6. If you would grab your enVision workbook and go to page 92. Go to page 92, and I'm going to go ahead and get our video pulled up. Okay.
Keisha bought 2 yards of felt to make some puppets. Tanya bought 6 yards of felt. Each yard of felt costs the same amount. How much did the girls spend on felt in all? Think. What math do I need to use to solve this problem? I need to show what I know and then choose the needed operations.
All right. So when we're looking at this, are we going to use addition? Are we going to use a little bit of addition? Are we going to use subtraction? Are we just going to use a little subtraction? Are we going to be using multiplication or division? So what things would we need to know? We know that she bought 2 yards of felt to make some puppets. And that was Keisha. And then Tanya bought 6 yards of felt. And each yard of felt cost the same amount. Okay, so they're going to find out how many yards they bought and multiply it by the cost of the yards, and then you'll know the total. So let's go ahead and follow along the rest of the video, and you also have it in your book on page 92.
Think. How can I model with math?
That means how can I show my work?
I can use the math I know to solve the problem. I can find and answer any hidden questions. I can use diagrams and equations to represent and solve this problem. Why would you use a bar diagram or an equation to represent the math in this problem? Bar diagrams and equations show how the numbers in the problem are related. Here's my thinking. I will use bar diagrams and equations. This problem has a hidden question. How much felt did the girls buy in all? The equation 2 plus 6 equals what? And the bar diagram represent the number of yards of felt bought. 2 plus 6 equals 8. The girls bought 8 yards of felt. So, I need to find the cost of 8 yards at $2 per yard. I can use the equation 8 times $2 equals what, and the bar diagram to represent how much the girls spent.
Okay, we're going to try it.
Drag the dot along the line to write an equation and find the total cost.
Okay. So 1 yard is $2. Oh, it goes by fast. 2 yards is $4. 3 yards is $6. 4 yards is $8. 5 yards is $10. 6 yards is $12. 7 yards is $14. And 8 yards is $16.
8 times $2 equals $16. The girls spent $16.
Now you know how to model with math to solve a problem with hidden questions.
Okay, so modeling with math and showing your work and showing how to solve it, especially if you're going to take, more than one step. Let's go to our Convince Me. Okay. So at the bottom of your book, page 92, we're going to do this problem.
Use number lines to show another way to represent this problem. Keisha bought 2 yards of felt to make some puppets. Tanya bought 6 yards of felt. Each yard of felt costs the same amount. How much did the girls spend on felt in all?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the camera going. If you will, please turn to page 92 and try to work that problem out on your own first. Okay. So we know that one person had 2 yards and one person had 6 yards for a total of 8. And then we could have done that one person did 2 yards. That's the 2. And one person did 6 yards. There's the 6 to get 8 yards. And then we know that it costs $2 per yard. So we have 8 times $2, and we know that makes $16 now, don't we? Okay, but if we did it on the number line, we would skip count by 2 8 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That way we can show we just modeled it using a number line. Go ahead and get that written down in your book. You can push pause until you're all caught up. Okay. All right, we are going to go to page 93 at the very top where it says guided practice. A pack of gum contains 5 pieces. Phil had 7 packs of gum before he lost 2 pieces. How many pieces of gum does Phil have now? What is the hidden question you need to answer before you can solve the problem? What is the hidden question that you need to know before you can solve the problem? All right. What you would need to know is how many pieces of gum did Phil, that's his name, have before he lost 2 pieces? And that's a question. So that's what we need to know. How many pieces of gum did he have before he lost those 2 pieces? So it says solve the problem, complete the bar diagram, show the equation you used. All right, so how much does one pack have in it? 5. Okay, so then we can fill in there's 5 in this pack, and 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 this pack. All right, we know that he has 7 packs of gum before he lost 2 pieces. So first we have to solve how many pieces did he have altogether. So that's 7 groups of 5 is the question mark. The question mark equals, if we count by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so we had 35 pieces of gum. That's how much he had all together. But then it says he lost 2 pieces. So we're going to subtract that. And so that means he only has 33 pieces now. So we can look right here. How many pieces, how many packs did he have? He had 7 packs. He had 35 pieces. And he took away 2. Oh, sorry, I don't need to put that there. Scribbling that out. I put it up here above it. There's 35 pieces minus the 2. right, if you still need to continue writing, go ahead and push pause right now because I'm going to move on. And if you're not finished, I want you to finish it up, okay? All right, we're going down here. Jen bought 4 tickets. Amber bought 5 tickets. The tickets cost $2 each. How much did the girls spend on tickets in all? What is the hidden question you need to answer before you solve the problem? Okay, so we need to know how many did they buy? How many tickets did they buy altogether? That's our hidden question. We need to know how many tickets did they get, first of all. All right, it says solve the problem, complete the bar diagrams, show the equations you used. All right, so it says that the tickets cost $2 each. So we have $2 for each one. But how many? We've got 4 and 5. So how many do I need to have here? I need to have 4 plus 5. Let's write it over here. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So we're going to have 9 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to make mine a little bigger. All right. So there's 9 tickets. Solve the problem. 9 times $2 equals $18. Because we had our 4 plus 5, that's how we found our 9 tickets. And then our 9 tickets times $2 each makes it $18 total. Right, the next one. How would your equation change if Amber bought only 3 tickets? Okay, so I would need to find 4 tickets, which is what Jen bought, plus 3 tickets now instead. So 4 plus 3 equals 7 tickets. And we already know that the tickets cost $2 each. So 7 tickets times $2 each. That's what we're looking for. So if we only had to do 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'd have how much up here? $14. $14 up here. Go ahead and get that written down. Okay. Push pause if you still need some more time. We're going to turn to the next page, page 94. And we have a little chart here. It says coffee shop prices. A cup of coffee and the cost. A small cup is $2, a regular cup is $4, and a large cup is $5. So David and John are placing coffee orders for their friends. David orders 10 large cups of coffee. John orders 4 fewer large cups than David. John pays for his order with a $50 bill. John wants to know how much he spent on coffee. Okay? All right, we're going to go here down to the number 6. What is a good plan to find the amount John spent on coffee? Okay, so we could break the problem into steps. That would be something we would want to do first. Okay, first, find how many large cups John ordered. That would be our first step. Then multiply that number by the cost of one large cup. Okay, so let's draw a little model here. So if we had 10 cups and we took away 4 fewer cups, John ordered fewer than David. So David got 10, so we have to take away the 4 less than David ordered. So 10 minus 4 equals 6. And then take that 6 and times it times the cost of a large coffee. How much is a large coffee? $5. So how much would he have spent? He would spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He would have spent $30. Okay, one way we can do here is we can do this March and the 4, put the 10 there. Then we know we need to figure out what that question is. It's a 6. And then we know that we can do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5, because that's for the 6 coffees is $30. Okay, take your time. Make sure you get all of this written out. So this is just talking about how we have to do some steps before we can come to the actual final answer. So first, we can't just multiply how many cups of coffee they got, because you need to take away some, because John didn't order as many as David. So we're looking at how many did John order? Well, it doesn't give us the answer. It tells us he got 4 fewer. So we have to take 4 away from the 10. We find out that that means he has 6 cups of large coffee. Then we look on the graph, or the chart, and we find that each one is $5. So then we're going to have 6 cups that are $5 each. Okay, let me ask a secondary question. If he paid with a $50 bill and his coffee cost him $30, how much money did he get back? How many of you said $20? That would be right. All right, we're going to go down to number 8. It says, Jamie says the equation 0 times $2 is $0. Show the amount John spent on small cups of coffee. Is he correct? Explain. Yes, he's correct, because we know anything times 0 is 0, right? John bought 0 small cups. Small cups cost $2. He didn't buy any, so he spent $0 on small coffees. Okay? Number 9, would David have enough money if he paid for his order with a $20 bill? Okay, now we're going to switch gears. We're going to go back up here. David bought how many? He bought 10 large cups. So 10 cups, and how much does a large cost? $5. So that would equal $50. So no, he would not have enough. Because $50 is way more money than he has. He only has 20. All right. Make sure you have everything written down on your paper. And if you need to, go back so that you make sure you have everything written down on both sides. And you're going to do your homework today, and we're going to correct it tomorrow on lesson 2.6. So let's go over it real quick. At the top, it's just going over the steps again. John has 6 bags. He puts 2 red, 3 yellow, and 4 blue marbles in each bag. How many marbles does Ron have in all? Explain how you can use the math you know to solve the problem. I can find and answer any hidden questions. I can use bar diagrams and equations to represent and solve the problems. So find the hidden question. The hidden question is, how many marbles are in each bag? We know that there are 2 red, 3 yellow, and 4 blue. So we add those together and we find that we have 9 marbles in each bag. Okay, he has 6 of these bags. So we're going to have 6 groups of 9. 6 groups of 9 equals 54 marbles in all. You can model with math by using bar diagrams to show the whole and the parts. So we need to know parts and the whole. So number 1, it says Paul has 7 piles of sports cards. There are 3 basketball, 3 football, and 4 baseball cards in each pile. How many total sports cards does Paul have? Explain how you can use the math you know to solve the problem. So you're going to write your answer and how you're going to go about solving this problem. What do you know and what do you know you have to do? The second one, what is the hidden question you need to answer before you can solve the problem? What is it you need to know before you can actually get to the final answer? And number 3, solve the problem, complete the bar diagrams, and show the equation. So you're going to fill the bar diagrams in, and then you're going to write an equation, write the math equation, just like we've been doing on the lesson, okay? On the back, it says, Jace's farm has 9 chickens, each of which laid 3 eggs. Jace's farm has 4 horses. Edna's farm has chickens, which laid a total of 23 eggs. Jace wonders whose chickens laid more eggs. So Jace's farm has 9 chickens, each one laid 3. Jace's farm has 4 horses. Edna's farm has chickens that laid a total of 23 eggs. Jace wonders whose chickens laid more eggs. So it says, what is a good plan to find whose chickens laid more eggs? What's a plan? What is something you're going to do to figure out the answer? Number 5, what do you notice in the numbers shown in the bar diagram above? What do you notice here? How can that help you solve the problem? Explain that right there. Number 6 says, use equations to show if Jace's or Edna's chickens laid more eggs. How many more eggs did those chickens lay? So you're going to be deciding whether Jace's laid more eggs or Edna's laid more eggs. Show equations that you're going to show that. And number 7, Lucio says he can use counters to represent the number of eggs laid. Explain how he could do this to find out whose chickens laid more eggs. How can you use counters here to help you solve that problem? All right. Do your best on that. We're going to correct that tomorrow. So I want you to work on that. Take your time. You're just showing that you know how to take more than one step to solve the problem. All right. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know, and then we'll correct that tomorrow. So please make sure your homework is done so that way it'll make more sense for you. So when we take our test, that'll just be more helpful for you to be able to answer. All right, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget you have some IXL to finish up if you haven't finished your IXL. We're going to be starting topic 3 next week. So we need to be finished with all of the topic 2 IXL. And please remember to go to Extra Math and practice your math facts. I already have one person who's finished with addition and one person who's pretty close. So everyone should practice a little bit on their extra math. All right. I will see you tomorrow to correct our math lesson, and do your best and work hard. Thank you.